Every detail of a wedding is important, and finding the right DJ can make or break your special day. Brian Nix and Samantha Moniz work with Brian Nix Productions, and they're here to tell us what we should look for in a DJ. Thanks to the two of you for coming in today.
Hey, thanks for having us.
And it's pretty much wedding season, so you're pretty busy these days.
This is busy. This is 3 a weekend, usually typically every weekend.
So when you're at a wedding, when you've done it, when you've paid for it, what can you really expect to come out of a DJ?
You know, the DJ really, if you want to think about it, controls a lot of your flow, determines really how your guests respond that night, and we're really responsible for almost half of the evening. So if you figure that a 6-hour wedding reception, you got a cocktail hour, you got dinner, formalities, 3 hours at the end is left up to your DJ.
It's a misconception too. People think it's just about the music, but it's so much more. And you were telling me earlier, a lot of the things that you do, those special touches, really help keep people there longer.
Absolutely. You know, one of the things that we do, first of all, is meet with our clients to make sure that it's a good fit, first of all. What they need fits what we can provide for them. Then, of course, going out and being personal that day, talking to tables, going around table to table, asking people if there's something special they'd like to hear. We want to make sure that, you know, those sort of needs are met, because the key to a great reception is for your friends and family to have a great time. And if they're having a great time, the bride and groom will have a great time.
And you don't want a lot of people leaving early, because you were making this great parallel earlier. It's if you spend so much money on a wedding, but people leave early because the DJ stinks, you're going to waste all that money that you'd spent.
Absolutely. If everyone left 2 hours early and you spent $30,000 on the wedding, I mean, think about it. I mean, that's almost a $10,000 waste. It's 2 hours worth of time, not to mention open bar, all the things you planned ahead of time, too. I mean, the idea is that you really want to leave your wedding that night and saying everything was great, and that's exactly how I wanted it.
So when I was planning my wedding, I sat down with a few DJs, but I ended up saying to them maybe 2 questions in, what should I be asking you? Because I didn't know what to ask them. So if people out there are sitting down and planning a wedding and taking meetings with DJs and MCs, what should they be asking them? What kind of things should they have in their heads?
You know, there's a lot of great websites out there that will point you to the questions. Ideally, we'll say first off is that it's important to know who you're hiring. Most of our clients are actually guests or members of a bridal party of other weddings. So that's the best way to shop around, is actually to be at an event that the DJ that you're hiring is at, because you actually know what you're to expect from that DJ. But when it comes to questions, you want to make sure that this is a professional, this is someone who works full-time in this field. You want to make sure there's someone who's insured, someone who's recommended by the hall and the hall likes to have there. You know, there's a lot of questions that you could ask them, but really when it comes down to it, it's the relationship. You want to make sure that the person you're hiring is the right fit for your day.
And that they want to cater it to you, because oftentimes, be it a photographer, be it a DJ, they'll have packages. You can decide on package A, B, or C. But you don't do that. You really customize it.
No, you know, we don't consider any wedding cookie cutter. We consider every wedding uniquely different, and I couldn't just put brides into 3 categories, you know, package 1, package 2, package 3. We want to sit down with them and determine something that fits their needs and fits their budget at the same time. So we really want to make sure that we're customizing it to exactly what they need.
Now, Samantha, you have this amazing concept coming up. It's Brides Tell All, and it's something that's so different than a lot of these bridal expos out there. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, the difference between the show that we have created and a traditional bridal expo is we really take that concept of the big bridal expo and kind of shrink it down to a very intimate, personalized setting. We have very few vendors, typically 15, 3 in each category, so that way we're not overloaded by DJs or overloaded by photographers. And we make it a very special night for everyone there, for all of our guests. There's food, there's drinks, it's a very, you know, intimate evening where the vendors and the guests can network. And then what we do is, instead of having a fashion show, which is typical for most bridal shows, is we have 3 brides, newlywed brides on panel, some that, you know, could just be getting back from their honeymoon. And we get to hear from them the insight on planning a wedding, how they went about it, the do's, the don'ts. And it really turns out to be a nice, positive, exciting, energetic night that anyone in the audience sitting there listening to these brides talk about their experience, you know, a lot of them leave with this energized feeling of, I can't wait to go home and start planning my wedding, or I can't wait to go talk to that DJ or that photographer or videographer and hear more about, you know, hiring them for my wedding.
And the nice thing is, too, it's low pressure. If you go to a bridal expo, they might see the tag that says bride, and all the vendors might just swoop to you.
Right.
But the nice part about this is it seems like it's a lot more honest. You have real brides telling their stories. They're not getting paid. They're just being honest.
Absolutely. The only thing that we tell our brides is, you know, of course we want to hear, you know, if someone asks you a question. We also offer an opportunity for people in the audience to ask questions to our brides. So if someone asks you a question, answer it honestly. You know, we want to hear the candid story about, you know, your husband cutting his finger while cutting the cake, or, you know, the funny little things that happen that you don't necessarily see. You know, and we like to hear about the stories about inviting your mother-in-law and your mom and your sister to the dress fitting and all those little inside things that on the day of the wedding your guests don't get to see.
Yeah, I made the faux pas of picking out a 4.5-minute long first dance song, which when everyone's just looking at you, it gets a little bit awkward.
It seems more like 10 minutes.
Yeah, I wish I had picked a shorter song, but that's something that you can do in consultation.
We could. Not only that, but we could take a song they like and we could shave it down. We could go ahead and, you know, ahead of time determine where we want to fade the song out.
Brian, where were you when I was getting
There
married?
we
Because
go, yeah.
people were looking at me and I felt uncomfortable.
We'll do the anniversary. How's that sound?
That sounds great. Well, hey, I want to thank you so much for coming here. You're both.
Thanks so much for having us,
You make
Seth.
the process so much easier, and thanks for sharing it with everybody out there. And you can get in touch with Brian Nix Productions by checking them out online at briannix.com, and they're going to help turn your special day into a very lively event.